How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Today is December 29th, 2026, and we are starting our second live of the day. It is now 8 p.m. Central Time, and in this live, we will be talking about most likely relationship questions, and we're gonna answer them with tarot. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna answer them with tarot. I will use my tarot cards just so we can get, answers that people are asking. So stick around, fuck around and find out. We'll see how that's gonna go, right? Hopefully it will go well. And people are starting to pop in on TikTok. It is quite slow on YouTube's. I'm sorry, my voice may be a little bit. Ugh. I think I'm catching a cold, and that sucks. I think I'm catching a cold. That's pretty sad. Really sad. Anyways, Tammy, thank you so much for giving likes. 2 likes. I really appreciate it. We got Miss Butterfly joining in. We'll see how that's gonna go. Tammy is here. Look at Tammy. Hi, Tammy. How's it going, Tammy? Tammy is asking, does Will regret ghosting me? Let's get a card for you, Tammy. Does Will regret ghosting Tammy? It's not giving regret really. It's giving apathy, It's giving apathy. It's like, yeah, so. If a man is ghosting you, you should most likely walk away from it. You deserve better, Tammy. You're welcome. Yeah, no, don't be thinking about no man ghosting you. Send him to hell. Hazel on the tubes. Hello, how's it going? Kylie is asking, does Jamie still want to be with me? That's the Three of Cups on reverse. That's the card of reunion, celebration, yada, yada, yada. On reverse, I would say not really. But that's just by looking at the card. Your miles may vary. Get the facts straight. Get the facts straight. If someone wants to be with you, they will show that. Anita Blackmore, hi there. How's it going? Hazel is asking like one hijab CF for Saira. Hijab loves Saira. Both are girls. Okay. Does hijab love Saira? There is a possibility, yes. You got the world card. That's the world That's finishing up cycles or starting a new cycle. Well, this is like a cycle closing. So I would say that's probably a yes. On a quick yes or no. Laura is asking, will I find love in 2026? What does Laura needs to know? What does Laura needs to know for 2026? Laura, you got the devil card. Oh my deck today is just like, ooh. Uh, but again, this may be just a reminder to not obsess about finding love in 2026. Just remember, real love happens unexpectedly. Real love happens in a way that you're not even looking for it, right? That's how you find people that are like spontaneous towards you. That's what you should be looking for. If you go out, you know, if you like to go out, maybe you go out just so you can meet people. Ask yourself, what ways can I actually go, and where can I meet people? Go to a gathering, go hang out, because that's how most relationships are built, right? Um, in 2026 or 2025, those nowadays we are also so concerned, trying to get dating online. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, most times dating online really doesn't bring you anything. Like, none of my only one of my online dating actually brought me something good, and even still it was quite complicated. So nowadays, at my time and age, I'm 34 right now. I would most likely just try to meet people face to face, because then you can judge right in front of you what is being said and what not. You know. So don't fall into any obsessions. Don't fall into any bad thoughts. Don't let any bad thoughts cloud your judgment. Sandy Beaches, Andrea, thank you so much for the gift. Since you sent me a gift, I will get you priority, and then Skylar will be right next. Hello, Vidi. Vidi's asking what should I know about myself, and we got Anita as well. Let me just finish up here on TikTok, and I'll head over to YouTube with a few questions, okay? All right, Andrea is asking, will my career be more successful once I move to New York? Andrea is asking, will my career be more successful? Okay. All right, I'm going to get you an extra card just because I got that card a little bit earlier. Okay. All right, Andrea, the the word here, like, I will give you a yes, okay? I will give you a yes. However, by pulling those cards, I see someone who's not feeling 100%. You see that little cloud offering a cup to this little guy, and the little guy is just sitting with his arms crossed, and he don't want to know about nothing, right? Then we ask ourselves, why is that happening? Maybe the little guy is just sitting that way because his heart was broken in the past. Maybe he's afraid of relationships. Maybe he has a hard time actually being extroverted enough to start talking to people. As I said before, a couple questions ago, you know, don't be sitting over there. You gotta go out. As soon as you get down there, you need to work on relationships. Oh, this one here. You need to work on relationships. Get to know people in the real world. Okay. Um, I don't know if a bar would be a good idea because we'll find all sorts of people at the bar. Um, but you know what I mean. Being in New York, you got to think about this. Being in New York, you're gonna have infinite more possibilities. You're gonna have also what we call it social climbing. Um, yeah, of course, relationships, honey. Relationships is all you need. Relationships. Because nowadays you're gonna put in a resume and then it's gonna be selected by AI. If the AI doesn't like your resume, guess what? You don't get pulled up. So the best way you talk to somebody who knows someone who works at somewhere and you go at it. If you already know somebody down there, it is very advisable. Just, start talking to that person. Sorry, guys. You're welcome. Then we got Skylar. Tyler is cheating on me. All right, after this one, I'm gonna move on to YouTube. Hi, Anya. I'm doing well. How are you? Skylar is asking, is Tyler cheating on me? I don't think so. It's a 3 of Cups on reverse. That could be, the card. Oh, actually, the 3 of Cups on reverse. Actually, it can be betrayal also. But that's what I always say. You don't get to start shit just because a tarot reader pulled a card and told you something. If you're gonna start shit, make sure you got your facts straight. If the relationship ain't good for you right now at this moment, then you gotta make the assessment and figure it out. Is this healthy for me? He told you he had changed. Um, if he says he did change, now the question is, can you actually live with that doubt in your head throughout your entire time? Can you live through the relationship and not remember that he cheated on you? I'm gonna be honest with you, I am not. But that's me. I'm not Mother Teresa. I'm not Mother Teresa. You do me wrong, I'm gonna remember. You do me wrong, I'm gonna remember. Yeah, can you live with that? That is the question. Can you live with that? If you can live with that, by all means, you go ahead. I can't tell you what to do. You're an adult, you do your own things. Um, you know what I mean? But can you live with that? You, not them. Because it's pretty easy for someone who cheats and then say, "Oh, I am so sorry. I'm gonna change." And then what? That does not just saying that they're sorry, they're just taking away all of the accountability that they were supposed to have. If they were a nice person, they wouldn't have cheated. Point blank. All right, we got on YouTube now. Anita, thank you so much for blessings for you as well. Anita is asking if she's traveling in 2026. Oh, not quite. Hold on. Is Anita is Anita traveling? I would say that might be a yes. I'm feeling that could be a possibility. Now, get to find out who you talk to, who can actually make that thing going for you. If that's the case, if you already have a plan, also, you got the Page of Swords over here. This is a very intelligent person. He can plan things. He's very curious in knowing how things works. Ask yourself, can you start planning for that? Or if you're just planning on it, what actions can you take to make that happen? You can't just simply be waiting for things to fall from the sky. And you know, you gotta take initiative. Aisha is asking for guidance. Aisha, let's check that out for you. Bethany, thank you for following. I'll get back to you shortly. Yen, I'll get back to you shortly as well. Tammy, I'll get back to you shortly. Got Wheel of Fortune on reverse, Aisha. Don't be counting on luck. You should be counting with things that are really right in front of you. See what you can do and what you can do. You know, you got a chapstick. What can I do with this chapstick today? I can look pretty. I can put on chapstick. If you got cards, what can I do with cards today? But don't be counting on luck. Be practical, be logical. Don't count on luck at this moment. Okay? Hi, Yog Divine. How's it going? Hey, VD. Kira Kumari. What kind of person is going to come into my life? You're welcome, Aisha. Kira Kumari is asking what kind of person is coming to their lives. Kira Kumari. What do we have for Kira Kumari? Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot on reverse. Kira Kumari, ask yourself, how can you meet new people? Staying where you're at ain't gonna bring you nothing. Also, as a good reminder, understand that wherever you go, through different places you go, you're gonna meet different people. If you go at the bar, you're gonna meet certain kind of people. If you go meet somebody at a restaurant, you're gonna meet a different kind of person. If you go at school, you're gonna meet a different kind of person. If you meet somebody at work, you're gonna meet other people. Well, people come and go all the time, but you gotta be open to receive them into your life. If you're not ready to receive people in your life, guess what? You don't work. If you want to meet a spiritual person in your love life, as you said, right? If you want to meet a spiritual person in your life, ask yourself, where do I live? Like right now, let's say you live in a city, and then you ask yourself, where can I find other spiritual people? I don't know what your religion is. I don't know what you believe in. But if you want to meet somebody who's spiritual, you go in places where spiritual people hang out. Okay? So maybe this is a lack of direction, and I'm just giving you that. If you want spiritual people, then you go meet somebody spiritual in spiritual places who got the same goals as you. You're from India, Hindu. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm sorry. I don't know how India works. I don't know how everything works in India, but you probably know better than me. Go to a temple. I don't know if that would be the right word. You know, maybe you meet somebody at the temple who's kind of cool, who's not just trying to get on your pants. You know what I mean? All right, I've done one, two. We got VD. Let me get VD. VD's question here. VD, what does VD needs to know about themselves? All right, after this one, I'll be back to TikTok. You got the Hermit, VD. Make sure you're not getting yourself into depression. You know, getting isolated is good when you wanna be alone, but getting yourself alone for a very long time actually does changes how your brain works. So get outside. Hi guys. Don't isolate. Go check on your friends. Okay. Oh my gosh, everybody's calling me. They probably know I'm live and they just wanna. All right, back. All right, Tammy. I had Tammy. I had Ruth. Tammy and Ruth. All right. All right. Ruth is asking, does Ozma wants to be with me? Does Ozma wants to be with Ruth? Ruth, somebody dropped the ball in here. Somebody dropped the ball in this situation. Or maybe there is you guys are lacking some balance. It's either one or the other. What does the actions do the action meets, their words? If you're not that far into the relationship, have you actually got to meet each other and know how each other operate? I'm gonna put this card on the side. Hoping you're gonna answer. Tammy is asking, will I meet somebody new? Tammy, you got how many questions you got, Tammy? Oh my goodness. She got like 500 questions. It's only supposed to be one. All right. Will I have relationship changes? Will I have life changes in my relationship? Okay, so you want to know if you're gonna meet somebody new and your relationship life will change. All right. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Too many. Okay. All right. Tammy, you got the Nine of Pentacles, which usually is a card of abundance, single as a Pringle, happy being single. And you also got this one jumped out as well, the Nine of Swords on reverse. What are you telling yourself at this moment? What are you telling yourself at this moment? Are you being harsh with yourself? I hope not. Sometimes it's better to be alone than being in bad company. If you got your financial independence, if you got your stuff together, then sometimes waiting for the best person is the right option, right? What are you telling yourself? Have you looked into other aspects of your life? Steffi, thank you for following. Ian, will I stay here in 2026? Yen is asking, will I stay here in 2026? Let's see. Yeah, and you got the King of Wands on reverse. So this is a guy who's heavy, he's hot headed, he's mad at everybody, mad at the entire world, but he does not he's just looking at himself, but he does not look at his acts. So yeah, the King of Wands may be a time for reflection of what are you doing at this moment to make that happen. Okay. What are you doing at this moment to make it happen? Especially if it's a legal problem. If it's legal, guess what? You need to get up and you need to get going and you need to get started. Okay? You get up from the couch and you get started. You go research how to do it. But take some action. Next up, we got Kimi97. Thank you for coming back, Kimi. Will Sterling try to fight for me now that he knows I'm talking to someone else? Kimi? Girl. I'll pull your card, but you already know what I'm gonna tell you. Girl, you already know what I'm gonna say. You already know. You already know. All right, Kimmy. We'll certainly try to fight Kimmy just for knowing she's talking to somebody else. I don't think so. If he is, you got the Empress card, Guys, look, I can pull your card for pregnancy, but I'm not OBGYN. Please. I will pull a card, but I'm not OBGYN. Kimmy, you got the Empress card. That's the card of receiving, card of abundance, living life, living the soft life, right? Just enjoy. If you're already talking to somebody, that just means that you're moving on and you just let it move on. Like these people in the past. They're exes for a reason. All right, Michelle Bonds. Michelle is asking, is Sean cheating? Guys, you guys want me to be the home wrecker? Is Sean cheating? No. Or don't take action. If you're gonna take action, as I always say, if you're gonna start shit, make sure you have all the proof. Have your ducks in a row. You're welcome. Get your ducks in a row. Wanji is asking Jane. Jane is asking, has Sean moved on from Jane? Let's see. Project $1. I'll get back to you shortly. Nine of Pentacles. Jane, Nine of Pentacles is the peacock. Also, in the original deck is the card of being single as a Pringle and being fine being single. Jane, let the ex move on and move on as well. Okay? Let the ex move on. Project $1. Will I ever get an easygoing job? Will I ever get an easygoing job? What is easy for you, Project $1? Shit. Will Project $1 get an easy job? All right, so on this over here, you got the Magician, which is an indication. You got two cards, by the way. I usually only pull one, but if two comes up, I will get the second one as well, because probably it's complementary. The Magician means that you can manifest anything you want for yourself. Now, you got to work smart, not hard, right? You want an easy job. You want to work smart. So work like find by location. The Five of Swords, you may have other people trying to block your ideas, or you may be in combat with yourself in your own head, that you're just not simply manifesting what you need to manifest. Yes, it is possible. Yes, it is possible. But how much do you give in into the ideas in your head or somebody else's? That's a card of conflicts. You can see here. You got 4 swords against 1. Right? You should be able to. You just gotta look at the right places where you talk to people. All right, let me. Hi, Aiden. I'm doing well. I hope we're doing well too. I will get back to you guys shortly. I got a few questions that just popped up on YouTube, and then I'll get back to TikTok. Asha Kumari is asking about Nikhil. I've heard that name before. How many Nichols are here? You asked me that question a day already. Asha Kumari, what are you doing? Am I answering the same questions? Am I stuck in a loop? I think I'm stuck in a loop. Can the ex Nikhil trouble Asha Kumari in the future? She has blocked him for a year already. Let go of the situation. Oh my God. I can't make that shit up. Can't make it up. See? 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Let go. Let go from it. The worst is done. You're really? All right. I think I've seen that name Nikhil before. It was somebody else asking about Nikhil then. But just let go. You've been 1 year away from the person. You already blocked them for a year. You just do your own thing. See here? You see this lady here carrying shit on their back? Don't be carrying that shit no more. Just let go from it. You don't need it. You don't need it anymore. Block. You got your phone. You got your phone. Scroll. Find the name. Block. That's what I do. Block. And thank you for coming to my channel. I really appreciate you. Glory Henry just deleted their message right before I was going to get to them. NSF225L6, was I on DW's mind today? Really? Is that a common name? Nikhil? Yeah. Yeah, just let it go. It's been a year. You move on. You find a different boyfriend. Girls from India are so pretty. Why you guys go? It's funny as hell. It is funny as hell. Girls from India are so pretty, and the boys are not necessarily very pretty. Girl, you guys gotta be able to choose. The boys are like, but the girls are really pretty. Girls from India. And I'm super gay. So that's extra points for you. All right. L6, was I on DW's mind today? Oh, we got the sun for you. That's the card of happiness. Yeah, most likely, yeah. It could have been on their mind today. All right, we got Askara Mera is the last one on YouTube, and I'll get back to TikTok. Luna, thank you for following. What? Aisha Kumar is saying, "Are you like Indian girl?" Thank you, dear. No, I'm gay. I'm super gay. But I think Indian girls are really pretty. They're really pretty. They're really pretty. All right. Askara Meta, you got options. You got many options. Okay, this is the card of options. Seven of Cups is the card of options. But don't be, I mean, just try to be realistic with them. Don't get them all over your head to the point where you just can't pick one option, right? You see over here? Just get to the point where you can pick one, but don't be waiting for too long because otherwise you're going to miss them. You don't want that. All right, back to the TikToks. Let's see who's following here. We had Ashley, the unicorn here. We got Ashley. Ashley, I hope you're still watching. Ashley is asking, will Hector contact me? Let's see. Let's do a quick shuffle. Will Hector contact you? Will Hector contact Ashley? What do we need to know about her situation? Not of Swords on reverse. You mad as hell, Ashley. I don't know if it's with you or with somebody else, but it's the Knight of Swords on reverse. You know, that's the kind of person who says things without thinking, and they're like, "Oh, I never meant what I said." But anyways, On a quick yes or no, that would have been a no. Then we got Aiden. Aiden was asking, "Will I be successful? A success? Oh my goodness, y'all! Woo. Marilyn, thank you for following. Cirque Snapedia, thank you for following. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Hold up. I'm trying to catch up. Aiden, will I be a successful fiction author in 2026? Will Aiden be a successful fiction author in 2026? Okay. I got the Queen of Swords on reverse. On a quick gamble of yes or no, this would have been a no. But just think about the Queen of Swords, how, especially on the reverse, how she's cold, calculating, and cruel. So ask yourself, how do you actually talk to yourself, and how do you actually talk to others? Are you telling yourself the truth? This is a truth teller. She's gonna tell people the truth, whatever the cost, right? But how do you talk to yourself? How do you treat yourself? Do you understand that talent comes from a lot of practice, years of practice? I wish I had 1 million followers right now, but at this moment, it is unrealistic. So I have to conquer each one of you guys one by one till I get to 1 million. You know what I mean? It's gonna take me some time. So for 2026, that's just a quick no, but it's not definitive. All right, let me get. All right, so we got Pamela Brazil. Pamela, thank you for following. Pamela is asking, will Alan and Pamela get married next year? Pamela, I ain't getting married next year. Well, let's see about you. Will Pamela and Alan get married next year? Imbalance. You got 6 of Pentacles. So don't lose your hopes. But there is some sort of imbalance. Both of you guys need to start working on balancing this situation between the both of you. Maybe one of you guys give too much, the other one takes too much. Or it's the other way around. Maybe it's finances. Maybe your finances are not on check for that kind of money, for that kind of situation. You know what I mean? So at this moment of today, of December 29th, it's not a thing, but it does not mean it's impossible. So you gotta sit down. Maybe you gotta talk to your partner. Maybe you gotta assess the situation. Okay. Luna Reina is asking, that's Stephanie. Stephanie, thank you for following. Stephanie is asking, Stephanie and Corey, does Corey want me in his life? Girl. All right, let's see. We also got Marilyn. Marilyn, you're next. Um, yes. Got Eight of Wands. That's a card of swiftness, card of movement, card of action. On a quick yes or no, that would have been a yes. If we look into the card meaning, again, this is the card of swiftness, the card of action. Is this person, does Corey actually acts like he wants you in your life? Ask yourself that. If you don't act like he wants you in their life, if they are not checking up on you, you know, sending at least a damn text. It's so easy. Everybody got a phone nowadays. They just pick up. A friend just called me and I ignored, but right after I sent him a text. I said, I'm on a live. I'll get back to you later. Don't think I'm ignoring you. There you go. That's all you gotta do. Does Corey does that? I hope he does. Cause if you don't, you know what to do. Marilyn. What's your question, Marilyn? Will Alvin reach out to me? Stephanie, you pay his phone. Then he better call you back. You pay his damn phone. What the hell is? Hold up, Marilyn. I'm sorry. Hold up. I hope you're still watching, Stephanie. Girl, you pay his phone. You shouldn't be paying his phone. You be paying no man's phone. What, girl? Mm, girl. All right, Marilyn. Does the will Alvin reach out to me? Guys on YouTube, let me finish it up over here, okay? And I'll get back to you. Please be patient. Got plenty of questions. Marilyn, you got the full on reverse. That's a card of new beginnings, but it's on reverse. So on a quick, you know, on a quick assessment, a quick gambling. This is gambling. Yes or no is gambling. Okay. That would be a no. But are you blocking a new beginning because of this person? What's the situation about it? Are you waiting on this person? Why are you waiting on this person? If you want it that bad, then reach back. But I'm always telling you ladies, you shouldn't be searching for no man. The man's gonna come over to you. If he's interested, he should be coming over to you. Period. Point blank. Okay. 35 years married. Oh, Jesus Christ. Huge fight. Are you guys separated? Damn. You guys separated, then the full on reverse means that you're blocking a new beginning. Girl, you're blocking a new beginning. That's what it means. If it was you pulling a card and you ask that question and you get the full on reverse, that's what it means. You're blocking a new beginning. You're being foolish. So let him cool off. Let him cool off. You go take care. You go take care of your finances. You go take care of your own stuff. Go meet up with the girlfriends and go have drinks with the girlfriends. Um, I don't know what to tell you. You're probably for 35 years. So I'm gonna assume you're probably on your 50, 55 ish. Go meet up with the girls. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And if he needs to stay away, then good. He needs to stay away. Don't worry about him. You don't need to be living in your head. Sam, thank you for following, Sam. Um, Sam is asking, will me and Julian date? How does he feel about me? How does Sam and Julian resonate? How does he feel about Sam? Too many, but all right. Girl, girl. All right. Somebody ain't healing. Somebody can't put things together, and somebody's tormented on their head. Somebody can't build something that's a king of pentacles for you. It maybe overspends. You don't know how to build nothing. You can't put nothing together. He's inconsistent as hell. You got the star. Somebody's not healing from whatever past situation. And then you got the nine of swords. That's, getting out of torment. So I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's him. Someone needs to get out of the torment. Because it ain't healing. Better get to healing. So if you're asking yes or no, did you guys meet? Are you guys, is it accurate? Is it accurate? Really? Was that accurate? Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Like if the man wants you, he gonna call you. All right. The man wants you, he gonna call you. That's it. Your only girl, your only job is to, look pretty for yourself only. Obsessed with yourself. Be selfish. Be so damn selfish. Be so damn selfish. And if he wants to, he can come over. Yeah, he's being weird, and then kick his ass. Kick his ass. Kick him to the curb. You just go and put on some makeup, wear some perfume, smell pretty, look pretty. You dress how pretty you wanna always wanted to be, and you may even get some better person. Melly Mel, thank you so much for following. Dark Angel, thank you so much for following. Hello, hello. Guys, I got quite a bit of questions here on YouTube. Let me get them really quick. I'll get back to you shortly. Oh boy, this gets busy. This is getting harder and harder. I'm telling you, this is getting harder and harder. Ramon, hello, how's it going? Nivedita. How will be my 2026 for Nivedita? How will be 2026 for Nivedita? Queen of Cups on reverse. Nivedita, learn how to handle emotions a little bit better. Emotional regulation is important for 2026. Check on emotional regulation. Do you lose your shit? Usually don't lose your shit. You just, Stay calm and collected. Don't get moody. Okay, guys, this is just a one quick card, one quick reading. Sometimes you may get two, sometimes you may get three, but um, it's the standard is one. Okay. If y'all want to have like a full reading, a whole hour, I can give you a whole hour of my time. If you want a whole hour of my time like that, just with me, then you gotta pay. Alicia. Alicia is asking, will I become a famous YouTube in the future? What does Alicia need to know? Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. What does Knight of Cups on reverse could be? Knight of Cups is a hot and cold, huh? Alicia, if that's what you're looking for, are you making sure that you are completely consistent with the situation? Are you trying to work even when you don't have the inspiration? Like, I'll give you an example today. Today, I feel awful. Today, I feel like trash. I woke up feeling like trash. I've already tried to sip on some honey, and I feel like I'm catching a cold. But guess what? You gotta go and do the daily work, right? Like, being a YouTuber, you gotta be comfortable in front of the camera. You gotta be comfortable if you go in and film outside. You gotta be comfortable when other people are watching while you're, doing yourself in front of the camera. So make sure you are going and doing the work every single day, even when you don't feel like it, even when you don't want to. Okay? And don't be worrying about having everything perfect. If you look at my videos, the actual recorded videos, they are not perfect by any means. I just get on, I turn on the camera, I say a few things here and there. Sometimes I say a lot of but I still move on. I still do it. I still post it. Why is that? Because I've already spent the time doing that. So I might as well post it, even though it looks like trash. Okay, I hope that resonates. Sometimes it looks like trash, but I still do it. See, and I'm even looking at the camera right now. So that is something I'm getting used to. I'm just looking at the camera, just like I'm looking at you. Anyways, Priya, thank you for the like. TikTok guys, I'll be heading back after this question, okay? Priya is asking, will Arun Kumar come back to Mohana? Block situation. Girl, I've heard those two names before. Girl, I need Mohana, what you doing? What you doing, man? That's a lovers on reverse. If it's a block situation, he blocks you, he puts you on a restraining order, or you had to give him a restraining order. It's you gotta move on. Move on. Lovers on reverse. It's just telling you to move on. Move on. As I always tell you, ladies, go take a nice shower, look pretty for yourself. Put on some perfume so you can smell pretty for yourself. The right person will pop up out of damn nowhere. If you feel good, your vibrations are high, and the right people will come back to you. I mean, the right people will come to you. No coming back, no access, please. No access. Nobody like no access. All right, Melly Mel. I hope you're still there, Melly Mel. Queen Dawn, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for the support. Queen Dawn. She's always here. I love Queen Dawn. She's always here. She gives me so much support. All right, Melly Mel. Melissa. Does Salvador have deep feelings for me? Deep feelings. Thank you for the donut, Melly Mel. I got donuts. Thank you for the donuts. I need water. I'm losing my voice. Girl, I'm thirsty. Ooh. All right. Um. Okay. Does Salvador have deep feelings for me? Does Salvador have deep feelings for me? Guys, I did not know it was so hard to speak in front of the camera for a whole hour. And I'm gonna tell you, it is hard. Melissa, you asked if Salvador have deep feelings for you. You got the three of wands. That is the card where you start taking a path by looking at it. And again, bowl off quick yes or no. Upright means yes. And the card meaning means that you're getting through a path. You're getting started on a path. Here, see this little guy, and then you jump to the next one, and then jump to the next one, all the way down to the horizon. Um, so what I would also see, or what I will also interpret this card, there are stages. There are stages you guys need to go through. Let's say they're coming towards you. So you got this little one over here. Just a little, it's just a small feeling. Then you guys get to start knowing each other a little bit better, and things starts getting better. And then it comes the closest one. You see the water is blue and nice. It's more clear. Um, so he might have deep feelings, yes, but you guys need to take the time and go slowly. It's okay to go slow, you know. Um, let's see my friend Queen Dawn over here. Who else we got here? We got Marissa, who's still watching. Where's a gang affiliated citizen? Did you ask something? You said nope, your card was a five of diamonds. But I didn't even pick up a card for you, dude. Alright, cool. Alright, he didn't ask nothing, then I'm gonna move on. Let's see. Dark Angel, and then we got Queen Dawn next. All right. Dark Angel is asking, will Eddie and I be in a relationship next year? Will Eddie and I be in a relationship next year? Will Eddie and Marissa be in a relationship next year? Okay, so Marissa, same thing I've been telling peeps over there before. This is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands in reverse. Initially, okay, Ace of Wands is a card of like inspiration, action. When it's on reverse, someone is missing something in here. Okay, so on a quick yes or no gamble, that would have been a no. I don't believe in yes or no, so I'll give you the T. Okay, it lacks action. It lacks action. Does the action actually match to the words? Is this something that you're looking for? Do their action are matching what you're looking for in a person? So if not, who needs to take action? Do you want to be the one running after a man, or is the man actually coming over and doing the work to develop a relationship with you? I always tell y'all, I'm there are people who go after and there are people who attract. In my beautiful opinion, women should not be going after no man. If a man wants you, he will do anything to have you. He will even pay them bills. Okay. And I'm being like, I don't know how old you are. It's hard to see on the picture. It's like teeny tiny. But if a man wants you, he will do it. Queen Dawn is asking, will Nick and I eventually get back together or should I move on? Queen Dawn, your turn. Dawn is asking, will Nick and her eventually get back together or should she move on? You know exactly what I'm gonna tell you, right? You got the Knight of Swords. This time is on the uprights. So he's a truth teller. Tell the truth to yourself, Don. You know, um, tell yourself the truth. Do you really want this person? This person really deserves your time and your energy. I'm telling y'all, time is more valuable than money. Time is more valuable than money. Time is more valuable than money. Money, you can get it back somehow. Time, you cannot. You just grow older and older and older. And the more you have this person holding you up, blocking you from things that you need to you need to do. Don't be waiting for no man. You don't be waiting for no man. I'm telling y'all, don't be waiting for no man. He's the most amazing man you've ever been with. Okay, but who effed up? Did you F up or did he F up? Why are you guys not together no more? You did? You F up? Oh, shit. Oops. Then I'm gonna give your big brother advice. I'll give you a big brother advice. Then you gotta hold yourself accountable for what happened. You did something wrong. Yeah, if you apologize, yeah, that's cool. If he needs time, and then you gotta give the guy the time. Oh shoot. That's the worst part about working with somebody you know, like that, because it gets awkward and it don't get any better. Um, but I never know. All right. But what is the truth? What is the truth, Dawn? What is the truth? Because we just kissed on Friday and he told me how much he missed me and then switches up and says, oh shit, there's some drama. What did he say? Oh, I'm loving this. Hold up, guys. Hold up. I'll be back to you. I gotta check on Don. Hold up. What do you say? What do you say? Oh my god. History needs time. I hope you understand. Oh, girl, keep your head up. Okay, keep your head up. We all fuck up sometimes. Well, yeah, it happened. I mean, if you effed up, then just have the accountability. I did what I did. If I lose the man, then I lose the man. But now, let me be logical with you. Did you ask yourself why you effed up? Like why you did it? Why did you do it? What was missing that made you do it? Yeah. Vala, thank you for following. Um, I don't know. You gotta ask yourself, why did that happen? You gotta ask yourself, why did that happen? Why did that happen? Okay. Hey Danielle, thank you so much for following and liking the video. Sky Blessings, hello. Hold up, guys. I'll get back to you shortly. Yeah, Dawn, it's that stuff, You gotta hold yourself accountable. You effed up, then you have to. If you lose a man, then you lose a man. But you gotta ask yourself why. Well, but sometimes the more we chase, the worse it gets. Did you know that? You know, like if it was me, if I effed up with somebody, like let's say I betrayed him, I would ask myself, why did I do it? What was missing? Why we didn't have the conversation? But or what courageous conversations you guys didn't have, or what was the misunderstanding? Lack of intimacy. Maybe you're missing that he was nice to you, but maybe he was not that. Maybe it was not that great. You wanted it more than he did. You wanted it more than he did. Girl, love it. You get it. Slave. No, I don't shame nobody. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, I'm losing skin over here. Mm-mm. I will never shame you. Mm-mm. No. It happened. It happened. It happened. It happened. But if that is now, there is a question. If that is something that is very important for you, right? Maybe he was just too sweet. Maybe he just like a bad boy. I don't know. Oh my god. Okay. All right. YouTube is blowing up now. Hold up. But that's not the most important thing in our relationship. And I kept explaining that to him. Yeah. You can't. All right. Let's get Marvella and Howard real quick here. Don, you're more than welcome to stay. I just gotta finish up those other questions, and then if you want, I can always get back to you if it slows down. Okay. All right. Let's see, Vela. Vela, are you still there, Vela? You're welcome. All right, Vela. Let's get you. Will Howard and Marvella get back together? Will Howard and Marvella get back together? Okay. Not a cup, some reverse. I'm gonna change my deck. This deck is too sad at this moment. Ugh. This is Knight of Cups is a guy who's really hot and cold, hot and cold. He's never consistent, and he can be moody at times. On a quick yes or no, that would have been a no. Okay. All right. Now YouTube. Let's check on YouTube. Danielle, thank you so much for following. Danielle is asking, will I ever get my own house? Devin, just go ahead, ask your question, leave it down there, and as soon as I can, I will get back to you. You're welcome. Danielle is asking, will I ever get my own house? You got the lovers on reverse. What is that about? Danielle, are you out of options? What is going on in here? Danielle, she left. All right, I'm gonna put your card on the side. I'm gonna get another deck, and I will move on. Okay. Um. Yeah. Sometimes apologizing is not enough, and sometimes mistakes gives you no second chances. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Wanji. Jane. I remember. See that? I remember. Ashu Blessed Girl. Can Jagrati steal my script and make a film on it? I am a writer and she is a producer. Earlier, she was ready to work with me, but suddenly she refused to work with me. After this, there was a fight between us and she blocked me. All right, I'll get you a card. Maya Rose, thank you. I hope you had a good day. I had a good day as myself. How was your day? I'll get back to you shortly. Um. All right, Don. Um. Can Jagrati steal my script and make a film on it? So this is a Nine of Cups. That's a card of relationships. That's a card of happiness, being happy. 7 months blocked. Okay. So if I was 7 months without talking to someone, blocked, like no contact, that is great. This person should be out of your mind, out of sight, out of mind at this point. So, but you gotta understand one little thing though. One little thing. If you are a creator, what is if you are a creator, okay? You create a script, you create a story. What is the main quality that you have that other people's don't? Can they steal your work? Yes. Sure. And if they are dirty enough to literally use the very same script, yeah, sure, they will do that because people can get nasty. But you have to understand that your work is unique. The way you think is completely unique to you. You are unique. It don't matter. You are unique. Don't matter. Okay? There may be another tarot reader that may look just like me out there, right? But I will tell you for sure, he will not have the same ways of moving my hands. He will not make fun of you when you guys ask certain questions. But you have to understand you are unique. The way you write things is completely unique to you. You shouldn't be worried about that. You should be happy that you are able to actually write down a very nice script. Period. Period. Okay? Be happy. Be happy you have a talent. Just go find different people to share that talent. Just go find the right people you can share that. Does that make sense to you? Crystal, thank you for following. I'll get back to you guys shortly. Maya Rose, Maya is asking, will me and Abely talk to each other tonight? Or if we do, what do you see happening? My deal is good and take your time. I completely understand. Ashu Blessing Girl. Okay, so if you were to consider, okay, so I will tell you one thing, okay? Yes or no is bull stuff. Okay. So if you're looking for a gamble on yes or no, I would say it's a yes. They may have stolen and then now they're happy about it. But that's not what you needed to hear because it does not bring you anything useful. Okay. Do you really need me to tell you so you can start shit with the other person? No. No. But if you're a writer, every writer got their own style. Okay? Everybody got their different style. And I gave you examples why. Even we might have somebody who may look just like me, but he will not have the same likeness as I do. He was not born in Brazil. He may not speak the same very English. He may have lived in a completely different area. So all the spices that will be missing on the other person. You know what I mean? Everybody's unique and different. Exactly. So don't worry about that. Don't let that drama stop you off keep working properly and doing a good job just because someone decided to sweep your rug. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't. You just don't let it. Because if you do, if you let that bother you, guess what? That person, that stupid person, is gonna make money off of you, and you're just gonna spend the rest of your life asking yourself, "Oh my God, that was supposed to be mine," and then you're gonna be on this cycle forever that you're never gonna get out of. So why should I tell you that the person is having a good time with it? It doesn't bring me anything. It doesn't bring you anything good. Pretty simple. Thank you. Whew. All right. You got it. You got it. I hope you got it this time. I didn't say it right away because I gotta tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to know. Mm. Ooh. All right. Maya, Maya is asking, will me and Abely talk to each other tonight, and what will happen if we do? All right. Will Maya and Abely get together tonight? Judgment. What's judgment about it? Judgment. Quick yes or no? Yeah, sure. Judgment. Well, something's surely gonna happen. Not in person, on the phone. Do you guys have something important to talk about? Is that what it sounds like? That's what it sounds like. Guys, please be patient. I try to give actual attention to guys and not simply just be like, yes, no, yes, no. No, low key, yes, because I want to have a deep talk and we've been doing it during our healing, and that's why I've been busy. Okay. Yeah. Mm. There'll be judgment for sure. You also got the hangman on reverse. Just be natural. Be natural about it. Did you do something wrong? Did y'all do something wrong? Did y'all do something wrong? Woo, Riri, thank you for the heart. I love gifts. I just made 28 cents today. I want to know why he was being distant, but I already know why he has, because the last time I opened up to him, I triggered him. That's why I've been doing it. He's been doing inner healing. Yeah. Well, he should call. Hopefully, he should call. But oh, the hangman. Yeah, you triggered him. Yeah, the hangman. It pretty much means that you put yourself in that situation. I want to talk to him, or just him talk to me, and I just shut up and listen. So ask yourself, what did you learn from that experience? Okay, what did you learn from it? If you talk too much and you don't let other people listen, or speak, I guess. If you talk too much and the other people are just listening, so what's the point, right? What is a lesson from the past that if you did something wrong, what was the lesson you learned? How can you apologize for it? Genuinely apologize for it. And how you can make amends if you need to make amends. If I had not opened up so quickly when I did, he opened up to me that he got triggered, so I wasn't hiding it at least. And he was being patient and understanding. Yeah, you go slow. I feel like this at this point you're just like on your head, like, "Ugh." All right, let's see here. Crystal, thank you for following. Thank you very much for the rose as well, Crystal. Crystal is asking. Crystal is asking. Oh my God. An hour and 30 minutes nonstop. This is like, I have never imagined. I hope I get better at it. Will my husband and I get back together? All right, Crystal. Will Crystal and her husband get back together? Will Crystal and the hubby get back together? The hermit. Depressed. Depressed. Who depressing here? On a quick yes or no gamble, that would have been a no. The card itself is the card of depression. On reverse, that means depression. Are you eating? Are you taking care of the bills? Hi, Dawn. Welcome back. Are you taking care of the bills? Are you taking care of your health? What you doing? Riri is asking, will me and Alex get back together? Maya says, LMAO, for real though, I've been patient and waiting in divine timing, and I finally here just got to shut the hell up and let him take the floor. Oh. Baby, maybe you just didn't get someone who likes to be dominated. That's what it is. But I'll keep my mouth shut. Some man, you gotta get them. It's like, get yourself a fucking whip. It's like, sorry. Sorry. All right. Riri is asking when me and Alex got back together. Oh my God. Riri, you got the King of Swords on a quick yes or no gamble. That would have been a yes. The King of Swords is a guy who makes decisions, very logical decisions. Also, this may be a call for you to be logical about the situation. Is it worth it for you? Is it worth it for the other person? Um, do you like the person or do you like the feeling they brought you? I don't know what the situation is, but this will be a yes, okay? If that comforts you, that will be a yes. But the King of Swords is the guy who's like, he's facing you. You're gonna face the truth. You gotta face the truth. That's the guy who speaks the truth. He's ready to tell you if you done wrong, he's gonna call you out. Okay, that's who he is. It can also be an older man. Or it can also mean that you can ask somebody who is older, a mentor in communication. Communication also may be a thing. I don't know if that resonates or not. Gotta communicate. Lisa Elizabeth. Elizabeth is asking, Jelani still is MIA. Is he thinking about me or missing me? Girl, girl, what is Jelani doing? What is Jelani doing? Is he thinking about you or missing you? Well, that does not tell me a whole lot. That does not tell me a whole lot. Um, seven of Pentacles. That's a card of growth, working hard and seeing it grow. If you look at him, he's kind of like admiring his little plants, his little pentacles. Like, oh, look at that. Maybe he's sitting and wondering. I'll take another one. I don't get that card. That card makes no sense. Yeah, somebody, Maya Rose here just said, um, if he's been MIA, he ain't missing you. Which I really wanted to say that, but I wanted to get a card first. Um, you know, I wanted to say it. Yeah, no, girl, move on. Move on. Move on. That's the card of apathy. He just sitting and you're offering that cup and he like, not interested. Girl, don't be chasing no man. Mm-mm. No. All right. What's going on, Elizabeth? Girl. All right. Putini decided to not put his question. He left. Thank you very much for not leaving the question. I guess. Twilight Dragon. Hello there. I was wondering my current relationship with my Libra will work out. Lisa, you're very welcome. Again, yeah. If it's MIA, if it's MIA, he's gotta be at least checking up on you. Come on, like there is no. You gotta be checking up on you. You gotta get a man that can get that whip and you're like, wacha, wacha, on the back. That's what you need. Some dominatrix shit. Mm. All right, running too quickly. Twilight Dragon 72. If your relationship with your Libra will work out. So you got the Knight of Swords. Oh, I'm getting to the point of fatigue already. Oh my gosh. That's the Knight of Swords on reverse. That is the guy who speaks without thinking. Um, you know, on a quick yes or no. That would have been a no, but I've already said I don't believe in yes or no. If you want this to last, maybe just look at if each one of you guys, act before thinking, speak before thinking. If you guys hurt each other, getting too quick to conclusions, stuff like that. If that's the case, yeah, it may be time to, measure and ask yourself, how can I work on that? How can we fix that? Is my partner gonna be okay actually listening what I have to say? Because when you have a partner who does not listen, it's the worst freaking thing. Worst thing. I hate it. I have one that's like that. I just don't get out right away. Because we are both a convenience to each other. Pretty much like that. Yeah, you know, communication. Brianna Bates, I can pull 8 card for you. 8 card, that's about it. I'm already giving way more than other people because I actually go over the card. Because if you were like with other people, they will be telling yes, no, and moving on. if you like, if you would like a full reading, a whole hour, I got Cash App, I got PayPal, I got Venmo. I'll give you a full hour. I'll stop everything that I'm doing just to give you a full hour of my time. But just know I don't do fortune telling either. I look at the problems that you currently have and get you through like a coaching. Okay. Because that is just a possibility. Cards are just a possibility. The future is not. The future is not definitive. You're welcome. So here I pulled you a card. That's the Six of Pentacles. That's the card of imbalances. It can also mean you see somebody over here just kind of giving little coins. That can also be like breadcrumbs. Don't let people breadcrumb you. You know, sometimes people don't want to give you the attention or the time that you need. But don't be sad. Are you giving too much? Are you, ask yourself, you're giving too much? You're giving yourself too much to somebody? Fairy Goddess said, is it currently wanting to hop on a game with him right now? Sometimes to everyone but yourself. Yeah. If you give yourself to everybody, guess what happens? You will get depleted. You get depleted. If you don't take the day off just because Johnny and Billy wants to have a day off, but you don't take a day off, guess what's gonna happen? One day you're gonna blow the hell up. If you're giving all your dollars to everybody, to 50 different tarot readers, guess what? You're gonna get poor. See? I'm glad I can make you laugh somehow at least. If you give way too much of your attention to one single person or one single thing, guess what? The other things will just fall down. Stuff like that. That's the message of that card for you. Lost my dad a month ago, and it hasn't been easy. Yeah, I lost my dad a while ago too, and still them memories, honey, them memories. You know, you gotta take it easy. Fairy goddess. Alameo, he said, if you send now, I got you. I drop everything. Same, I lost one of my best friends 5 years to overdose. Yeah, that was my same. That was my same situation. I lost my husband to overdose. Well, we were separated, but we were still legally married. Too bad I did not keep a life insurance on that SOB because he left me nothing but headaches. Uh, and 13, 12 days later, I was literally traveling down to Vegas because he was living in Vegas at that time. And 12 days later, guess what? My dad passed away from complications of COVID. And at that point, I have never lost anybody in my entire life. That was the first time. It was like one after the other. Pew, pew. I've been telling you, it's been a real fun ride. But if it weren't these people going away, I probably wouldn't be here. Fairy Goddess says she was pregnant, she got cheated on, and she did that because she loved him. 3 a.m. I got blamed for it from him. Jesus. That sucks, man. That's a bad deal. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. Like people do certain things that we just can't understand. And the more we try to get answers, the worse it gets, you know. And somebody told me, like somebody actually told me that, yeah, I think I still do. I think it's archived also. But your case is like, yeah, that is messed up. All right, Fairy Goddess Tarot AAA. Uh, you're asking, is A currently wanting you to hop on a game with him right now so you can beat his ass? What's that? Page of Cups. Page of Cups on reverse. Oh, not really. I would pop up just because, just whatever, you know. I would just pop up. Just do it. All right, let me get a different deck. People on the street are going nuts. All right, guys, I'm just gonna stay until 2 hours, and I'm gonna sign off for a little bit. I want to see what is a night crowd. I've never done a night crowd. I want to see the night crowd, but I will come back later. All right, let's get the last questions just so I can head out before. Tamika Smith, are you still there on YouTube? Tamika Smith. And Lexine, are you still there? Are you still watching? Okay. All right, Tamika. I am in a new relationship and it seems to be going really well. I'm wondering, do you see us being married? His name is Kenny. All right. What does Tamika needs to know about Kenny and how can they stay long for a very long time? You got Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. That's the card of clarity. That's the card of mental clarity. Finding out some sort of truth. But don't be, that maybe just mean that you gotta spend more time together, get to know this person. Um and after a while you get to see and assess if that person is actually right for you. Because we can't really tell. Like you know that person better than I do. Um, Also, if it were just playing a quick yes or no game, that would have been a yes. Be just gambling, that would have been a yes. But the answer that you will know the answer better than I do. So get more information about him. What do you know about him? Do they actually treat you how they're supposed to? They check up on you. They do all those little things, that actually add up. Yeah, sure, gifts are awesome, but do they do the basics at the very least, which is showing up, you know? But that would be a positive yes. Okay. All right, Lexine. All right, I'll get you now. Will I become a legendary director of film or TV? Whoa, that is high. I love that. She shoots high. She's like, hell yeah. I want to be the boss of everything. Hell yeah. Lexine, you got the moon. I see someone sitting on top of that iceberg looking at the moon and dreaming about things. So I will tell you, keep on dreaming, okay? You gotta keep on dreaming, baby. Because I am a victim of that too. If you don't believe that you're gonna make it, guess what? Nobody else will. And even though you may affirm that to yourself, you have to understand that one day you're not going to be able to take the very same friends. You're not going to be able to take the very same people with you for whatever endeavors you have going on. And you might need to leave them behind, and they will try to stop you. And they will say things that will try to, they don't necessarily mean to put you down, but oh, you're gonna go so far away, and what about me? That's going to happen. I'm telling you, that is going to happen. I say that because at the age of 23, I have moved to a different country. You know, I have moved to a different country, and those are the things that I have heard throughout the entire time, throughout the entire process. So if you have this big change, or you're gonna go away, these people, they will surely miss you. It doesn't mean that they're haters. Doesn't mean that they're all haters. But everything has a price, right? So don't let, if you have dreams, if you dream high, you look up to the sky, to the stars and the moon, and you dream about it, then you keep going. effing matter what other people say. This is your deal. Ain't nobody gonna save you. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You understand that? No, you're good. I got what you meant. I got what you meant. But people when you start leveling up, when you start leveling up, people will try to stop you. But they don't necessarily mean bad. It just yeah, even and look, so you did say let's see here. Like director of film or TV, right? Like it's 2026. All right. It is I'm gonna tell you right now, it is 2026. Film or TV, they're actually going on decline. What people do nowadays, they stay on social media. They get their damn phones on their damn faces all day long. All day long. So even if you're being waitlisted on whatever process you got, you know, like even if you're on the wait list, what else can you do to improve your career at this moment? Can you have a YouTube channel? Can you have a TikTok channel? You I don't know, start talking to the camera so you try to become a little more charismatic. Whatever it may be, you know better than I do. But I hope that resonates. Okay. Jonna, thank you so much for sharing the live. I really appreciate it. Now we got Marilyn and Jonna waiting. But yeah, like even if you don't get it one way, you get another way, if you know what I mean. That's what I do. Like it was not on my plans to have a YouTube channel. It was not on my plans to have nothing of that. My plan was just to have it in e-commerce and just call it a day. But I just happened to be, doing tarot, and I decided, well, maybe we'll start recording that. Let's see what gets out. And then I put my link. I just like slide my link over there. If y'all want to click on it, y'all can click on it. Want to support me? Woo, click. Cool. All right. Marilyn, do you see Richard and I getting back together? Marilyn, we had this conversation, Marilyn. You gambling at this point, Marilyn. You gambling. Reverse, Knight of Wands. That's a no. That's a guy with no action, a guy who's not wanting to move, a guy who's hot-headed. He does not want to do nothing about it. There's a problem. He ain't gonna do nothing about it. He's just gonna sit and let it burn, because that's what the Knight of Wands do, which is sad. Marilyn. Girl, Marilyn. Girl. But thank you for the support, though. Oh my. I'm getting tired here, guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Danielle, I actually had just put your card away. I did answer like maybe half an hour ago. I'll get you one in a little bit, okay? I got other people on the queue. It's all right. It happens. It's okay. It happens. All right. Who else was after that? Jonna is asking, should I wait around for Sean? Danielle, I don't remember the timestamp. I'm so sorry. I just I just keep on moving and I try to give you guys some attention. I actually called you, I pulled a card and I was like, are you here? Are you still here? And then you didn't answer. I put the card on the side and then I kept doing other things. It's okay. I'll pull you another card in a little bit, but all right. Jonna is asking, should I wait for Sean? Should Jonna wait for Sean? Should Jonna wait for Sean? Girl, you got two cards out. The lovers on reverse, the death on reverse. Is Sean an actual good person? Did he leave you for a good reason? Why is he your ex? Um, um, Death on reverse means that an ending is not happening. Never been together. Like, then I don't think you should wait. No. Jonna, do you guys never been together? Do you guys talk to each other? Do you guys develop a relationship? Are you guys friends? What is this about? You just talk, you're just friends. And does he show his interest? Does he looks like he's interested? How's that working for you? He does. Well, try it out. You guys have any past affairs that are not ending, or he does? This is death over here. Yeah. No. Well, maybe it just doesn't resonate, and that's okay. Lovers on reverse is the card of lack of harmony, lack of choices, not making choices. Death in reverse means that someone is just not letting something die. Just not letting something die. So you get stuck on that loop. But ask yourself, is it good to stay on that loop? If the guy is damn slow, you let him know, right? If you want the guy really that bad and he's slow as how to make a move, or the guy's slow and he can't make a move, and you're really interested, yeah, sure, you try ahead, go ahead. But should you really be doing that? I always tell you, ladies, might be he's my best friend's ex-husband. He's your best friend's ex-husband. Oh, girl. 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 Ooh. Girl. Jonna. Girl. You looking for some drama, Jonna. Girl. She was bad. He's a good guy. She left him for another man years ago. John I is looking for some drama. Girl, we're doing. All right. Each one with each own. You do whatever you want to do. Oh boy. I'm rising. Thank you for following. Oh my god, it's cold in here. Oh, Melissa, you're welcome. Guys on YouTube, just give me a second, okay? Let me finish up over here, and I'll get back to you guys. Um, Melsa or Melissa, will Mark ever see me more than just a friend? Girl. Yeah, you can ask again, Danielle. Just go ahead and just drop your question. I'll get back to you. It looks like YouTube is finally picking up somehow, but man, it's cold in here. Oh my god, am I wearing socks? All right. Will Mark ever see me more than just a friend? So this is Eight of Swords. Now, you see, there's a woman all around those swords. Swords are meant to be thoughts, your mind. She is blindfolded and she is not necessarily tied up. She's not necessarily tied up. She's using like a cute thing, but it means tied up, right? It means that you are on this thing that you're being prisoner of a situation. You're tormenting yourself over something. And now ask yourself, do you guys enjoy your company, each other's company as friends, and now you just want more? Now, if you, let's say, you try to get much more than that, there is a risk that you may lose that friendship. On a gamble of yes or no, this would have been a yes. Sure. You've been intimate before, girl. And he don't. Can I say it? Am I gonna get censored? If you've been intimate before, then y'all know what y'all doing, or he knows what he's doing. Did he tell you don't fall for me? Did he tell you don't catch feelings? You know, if you've been intimate before, you've gone through every single boundary. Every single boundary. Now you're just prisoner of the situation, where you might be thinking way too much. Remember, it's 2026. You know, the harsh reality is that some people just want to stay with us for a good time, but they don't necessarily want to stay with us for a long time. I don't know, try to survey, like, use some probing questions, see how it feels. But I wouldn't be waiting for them, because if they really wanted it, they would have gone after you, period. If you're okay with just a good time, then you just let things be. Don't be a prisoner of the situation. If you're just good for a good time, girl, all power to you. As long as you don't get yourself hurt, don't get yourself pregnant, damn. You know what I mean? Don't get yourself hurt, don't get yourself pregnant. Oh, that's the art of seduction. You know better. I can't tell you how you're gonna seduce the man. Oh, okay. Oh, see, you're good. Y'all just enjoy then. Yeah. Yeah. You know, just wait till you guys get private and whatnot. Stevie, are you still there? Now I'm gonna jump to YouTube real quick here, guys. All right, who's on YouTube? We got. You're very welcome. Yeah, don't put yourself in a mental prison. Okay, you don't need to be there. You just, if you're just there for the good time, then you sure as well have the good times. Thank you for the gifts. All right, we got questions here. We got Aisha Sharif. Did Dr. Muhammad Aslam, the guy father, did not like my photo, which is why he didn't contact it back? Ooh, that's a long question. All right, guys, be patient, okay? Be patient. I gotta catch up. Aisha, are you there? Salima is here. Hi, Salima. Thank you for coming back. What does 2026 bring for my life? What does the card say? You got the hang woman. Hang woman, if things don't go your way, try to see things through a different perspective. You see here? She just sitting on that thing and then she's looking at everything a completely different way. See things through a different perspective. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Or you ask somebody, like, you just came over to me to ask a question, you just ask what is their perspective about it. And you may get answers. Danielle, are you still there? Yeah, Salima, I just answered. You got the hanged woman. See things through a different perspective. You got to see things through a different perspective. Okay. Oh my God, 2 hours and 14. I need to get me some dinner. Danielle, no, she gone. Who else is here? Is it only Slima? Danielle. Soul Child. Soul Child, you still here? Are you gone? Sweet J, are you still here? Are you gone? Everybody's gone. She Gorgeous is asking, Tish, does Carl miss me? Y'all like to ask those difficult questions, huh? You know you got 50% of getting hurt. You got 50% chance of getting hurt with those yes or no questions. All right. That's the page of words. That's someone very curious, someone very intelligent. Um, yeah, that would be a yes. Okay, on a quick gamble of yes or no, that would have been a yes. Someone very curious, airheaded. You're welcome. All right, folks, I am going to step out for a little bit because the girl needs a break. And it's going to take more than 5 minutes. Um, I want to thank y'all for whoever's still here. Thank you so much for watching. And I should be back probably in a couple hours. I want to see how's the night crowd. So, but I will see you later. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye.